So this is the program LMm methane detector. There's only one way to put it on. So you put it such as like right here. Slide it in, hold it, push your thumb screws in, twist them until they're tight. This battery's installed. Here's your power button, your start-stop button, your display and back button. These are your up and down buttons. This is your enter as well as menu button. To turn it on, press and hold the power button for a couple seconds. It turns right on, and it runs through its startup menu. This is the main menu, or in other words, we call this also the home screen. From here, you can see your alarm is set at 500 parts per million. We can adjust that. The Bluetooth is on, indicated by the Bluetooth button right there. Let's go into the menu. In this menu, you can adjust all the levels of your alarm, your offset, adjust the display, your sound level, language, if you want the lamp to flash when it has a detection meeting your alarm level. You can also turn off your Bluetooth settings right here. So we'll go into the alarm. This is the level in parts per million per meter at which you want the alarm to go off. So if you want it to be at 500 right now, so you detect a 500 parts per million per meter concentration, that's what you're currently set at. If you'd like to adjust it lower, you hit enter to get over, and you can press the 5, set it down to say 100 parts per million, press enter again. If you want to go with 110, again you can select that up, go with 150. Again, press enter to move along. One more pressing of the enter gets you back to the the menu. Go down, offset value. It's currently set at 10 parts per million. You can again adjust this identically to how you adjust for alarm settings. Now back in the menu, we're going to also adjust the sound level. So whenever your alarm comes on or you're pushing through the menu, if you don't want to listen to the sound, you press enter, go up and down, and as you can hear, it gets louder and quieter. You can hit the back button to go back to the previous menu. To turn on and off the Bluetooth, whether or not you want to connect this to your smartphone or tablet, you can simply press into the Bluetooth in the menu, and you can enable it or disable it as seen. And you just hit enter again and it'll turn it off, and you can go back into it, select enable, press enter, and your Bluetooth will be on. Hitting the back display button, you go back to the previous home screen. This is where you're going to take the majority of your measurements. Now, it's simply to start making a survey or to start looking for methane, you just press and hold the start-stop button. As you can see here, and you can hear, the device is making a tone. I don't know if you can't see this, but it also has a laser coming out the end, a visual green laser to indicate where the device is looking. So you can point it at the ground here. Where the green laser is on the floor, that's where we're currently looking for methane. So right now, as it's scanning and looking for methane, our offset value is currently set to 10, so it's not going to display it for anything lower than 10 parts per million. If we had a concentration greater than 10 within the length of our beam, it will show that. So right now, we have nothing, but it is actively looking for methane. Luckily, our office is currently safe. To stop the survey, again, you just press stop. And it stops looking. You have no more laser light shining out the end. It's back to being in standby mode. Up here, you have the intensity meter, which tells you the strength of your signal. This is critical because you want a good signal with the laser beam. If it's too low, chances of having a false signal are greatly increased. So you want to keep an eye on your intensity. On the bottom, you have two thumb screws. Simply twist those to loosen them until they're free. They won't come out of the battery, they're locked in there. So just give them a few good twists and they'll be loose. You slide it down, then it stops, and then you just lift it off. It's got some tracks in here, so you just slide it down a little bit and it lifts right off. It's relatively simple. On the back, we have some information regarding the battery. Serial number of your battery is very small, but right down there. Other safety information regarding the battery right here. For the LMm, for the unit, it has its own serial number, which is located right there. This also gives out information regarding the laser strength. It's a class 2 laser. It will not harm you. I don't recommend looking at it, but it's designed to not hurt your eyes. Just be careful.